is that now would be a good time for the board to resume public comment at your monthly meetings. We, the public, want to have dialogue with you. We would like to do it publicly rather than through the media. It would be a positive and respectful move to begin that dialogue as we go into the new year. Let's resume the tradition of these great parks of welcoming communication between the public and the board. Thank you for listening.
I'd like to call the meeting to order. Happy holidays to everybody. Thank you for joining us. If you could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome everyone. Go ahead and call the roll. Mr. Curtis?
Yes.
Mrs. DeTore?
Yes.
And Mr. Barker?
Yes.
First item on the agenda is the approved agenda and or any addendum items. So I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll. Mr. Curtis?
Yes.
Mrs. DeTore?
Yes.
Mr. Barker?
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is to approve or amend the meeting minutes for the November 15th regular board meeting. Any questions on the meeting minutes? Entertain a motion.
So moved. Second.
Questions on the minutes? Call the vote. Mr. Kurtz?
Yes.
Mrs. DeTore?
Yes.
And Mr. Barker?
Yes.
Next up is a presentation of the financial statement for the month of November. Financial statement, month end, 30th November 2016. In the general fund, the beginning fund balance was $3,481,038.37. Expenditures, $635,391. Revenue of $83,648.72. Notice a sizable donation from the Pablo Trust for the Sunnybrook Preserve at $65,000. And I'll talk about Mr. Pablo during Commissioner's time. That gives us an ending fund balance on November 30, 2016, $2,929,296.09. In the Land Improvement Fund, the beginning fund balance on November 1st was $4,297,890.35. Expenditures, $1,381,828.06. You'll see the expenditure there for the purchase of the Longo property at $1,090,775.10. So Longo property, we closed on that on November 8th. The ending fund balance in the Land Improvement Fund is $2,993,537.20. In the Retirement Reserve Account, beginning fund balance of $57,732.86, and a ending fund balance of $57,764.18. In the Park Capital Reserve Account, beginning fund balance of $2,857,256.14, and an ending fund balance of $2,858,806.08. In the Canine Fund, beginning fund balance of $1,000, $1,102.01. Small donation there for an ending fund balance of $1,053.94. If there are no questions on the financial statement, it will be entered into the record. Next up is approval of vouchers for the month of November. Any questions on the vouchers?
So moved.
Jackie? A second?
Second.
Now are there any questions? Okay. Gertz,
Yes.
Mrs. DeTore,
Yes.
and Mr. Bartley.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, next up is planning and operations update. We're year end. We still have a construction project open with Hummel Construction for the Nassau Station Observatory. All other construction projects, the paving projects at the Rookery, Orchard Hills, Route Canyon Trail, Welton Gorge, bar demolition are wrapped up. A 1-year warranty period. Other than that, everything's wrapped up except Nassau. So any questions for Matt or myself on construction projects? Okay. If not, they'll be entered into the record. Next up is the 2017 appropriation budget, resolution number 2816. Entertain a motion to approve the appropriation budget so we can get it up to the county auditor.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Any questions on the 2017 appropriation and final budget?
So moved.
Okay. Everyone, I'll go ahead and call the vote to approve the budget, 2017 budget. Mr. Gertz,
Yes.
Mrs. DeTore,
Yes.
and Mr. Bartley.
Yes.
Thank you. Next up is Commissioner's time. If one really quick item, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Mr. Pavlov. With his recent donation to Sunnybrook Preserve of $65,000, that was one of 3 donations through the James Matthew Pavlov Family Trust. It now totals donations of $215,000 for materials and services for Sunnybrook Preserve. So what an honor to receive that money. A little bit about Mr. Pavlov. He taught industrial arts at Mayfield Schools for more than 20 years. Cheryl and I had the opportunity to meet with the cousin who was overseeing the trust, along with the family appointed attorney. Her name is Michaeline Howard, and her husband, Jim, right? Jim Howard. So we got to meet with them. It was a real privilege to hear a little bit about this man. Michaeline shared. Jim was an outdoors person. He hunted, he fished. He did all of those things. He also carved birds from wood. He was a Korean War veteran, having served in the U.S. Coast Guard. Mr. Pavlov graduated from Mayfield High School in 1950. He earned his master's from Kent State University and did postgraduate studies at the Ohio State University and retired from Mayfield Schools in 1986. He taught industrial arts, so wish I would have had the opportunity to meet this gentleman and his passion for nature, but it was definitely a privilege to meet his family, especially the Hungarian lineage, and to hear about Michaeline's cooking. So it was a good meeting. It was an honor, and boy, what a gift! $215,000 he can be used at Sunnybrook Preserve for future generations. So thank you, Mr. Pavlov. With that, that's all I have. Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas, Commissioners. Thank you for everything this year. Appreciate everything you've done. Anything from the Commissioners?
Wow. I don't know if the commissioners are brain dead or you're talking about stuff on the agenda outside of.
So number 9 is, or number 10 is executive session.
At this time, I'll entertain a motion to move to executive session.
Do the commissioners even
Can you-
know
And,
about the snowmobile?
can you read
It's
through
never
the
been
motion, please?
discussed here.
Yes, I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session to consider
So
the appointments.
we are going to snowmobile without any look to see.
To consider the appointment,
No
employment,
discussion.
dismissal,
No input from
uh,
anybody.
discipline,
No
promotion,
input.
demotion, or
We don't even know
compensation of a public
commissioners know
employee
that. How
or
about
fisherman,
environmental
and to
impact
consider the
studies, Sam,
investigation of charges or complaints
How
against a
how
public
about the
employee.
issue
I
of
so
snowmobile?
Need a second, please.
Second.
All right, this time we'll be going to executive session.
There's snowmobiling on Maple Heights Highway.
Mr. Gertz, Mrs. DeTore?
Yes.
And Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Thank you.
There will be action after
There will be
executive
action
session,
after
there will be
executive
action.
I think you guys set a new record for not reading anything or knowing anything that Mr. Oros is doing.
You guys must be talking outside the public eye, or else the commissioners just don't care about it.
We are exercising our right of free speech. You should exercise your right to supervise what's going on.
You realize you are
You should
responsible for
resign.
what you are.
Really, you guys don't do anything by saying yes.